White briefing on this Supreme Court decision to take up the president's immigration measures. That's, you might recall the time he was trying to stall deportations for millions of illegals here. Sheriff Paul Babeu on what he wants to see the Supreme Court do. I have a pretty good idea, Sheriff, but what the court is weighing is whether the president has the power via executive authority to do what he's doing, that is to stall deportations and to allow the children of illegals who have made it here to stay here. But I oversimplify. What do you want to see out of the Supremes?
I want the Supreme Court to uphold what the U.S. District Court in Texas said, what the Fifth District Circuit Court in New Orleans had said. They went even further and said that what the president has done is unlawful. And uphold even what Obama had said 20-plus times himself, that he didn't have this authority. He would be a king or a ruler if he would to circumvent the Congress, the lawmaking body. So I believe that he's going to end up getting not the answer that he wants, but they're going to rightfully keep in check the executive branch, who thinks that he's more powerful than the what should be co-equal other branches of the government.
Of course, it could always tip the other way, right? I mean, a couple of healthcare rulings have come and gone that did not go the consensus way. This could also be seen in the narrow prism of whether the president, facing what the justices will hear, at least from the president's lawyers, is a very resistant Congress, and whether, and on a humanitarian level, his move was justified. What do you think?
Well, there's a pattern here, and it's the same. Here we're talking immigration. The president said he didn't have this authority, that he should work with Congress. He's frustrated, so he does it by himself through executive order. He's done the same now with gun restrictions, and that's the pattern. And what's a clue here is that the Supreme Court added another question here that they're going to ask the president and his counsel is, under the laws, has he faithfully executed the laws as the executive? And that's telling. In law enforcement, we'd call that a clue that they're looking at. Has the president superseded his authority here?
All right. If it doesn't go your way or the way you want to see it go, Sheriff, what will this mean for you? It will mean essentially that those who the president wanted to stall deporting are stalled. They're here, conceivably, for quite a while.
Right.
Well, I would imagine that's going to make your job a lot more difficult.
It will, certainly. This case will be heard in April, a ruling expected in June. So there's really 6-7 months left at that point to the president's term. And I know that any of the Republican candidates for president have already said that they will immediately, on day one, reverse the president's executive action. What that means to me and all of us in America is that the rule of law has been undermined, and a message has been sent to the millions of illegals yet to come here that just make it to the border before his term is over, and you're home free.
We'll know. We'll know, I think, by the fall at the very latest. All right, thank you very much, Sheriff. To Caitlin Burns on how that falls out.